So you can see the PowerPoint for our pre-departure seminar. If there's any part not clear, you want me to explain it again, let me know, okay? Otherwise, I will just continue talking, okay? All right. And then, oh, good to see you, Kaho.
Hi.
Hello, good to see you. Next bit of financial support. You don't have any scholarships, I believe. So Kaho and Francis, do you have any scholarship from MOE or MOFA? No? No, okay, good. So you
No, I
have
don't.
to, okay, so you do have to pay for the tuition fees to Minchuan University to maintain your student status, okay? And then for the housing fees, for studying in France, you need to find your own apartment for Cajo in Lyon. And for Francis in Rennes, I'm not sure, do they have dormitory for international students at Rennes?
I'm also not sure, but
Did you search the website already?
yeah, I did. And they say they will provide some housing.
Okay,
But,
so maybe they will provide some housing information, and then you can decide if you want to stay in a dormitory or apartment, or you want to rent it outside. You can discuss it with Derek, okay, with your partner, with Derek, about the housing. And the living expenses, yes, you have to support yourself. And then overseas medical insurance, please do purchase the insurance for overseas studies. You can find an insurance company in Taiwan, or you can find the insurance company back in your home country. For example, if your parents know some insurance company in Japan, they can recommend you the insurance package for studying abroad in France. And same for Francis. So insurance is decided by yourself. It's prepared by students yourself. Okay? So it's better that you don't use it because it's insurance. However, if something happened, you should be properly insured. So insurance, please make sure you got it. And you should cover the entire period of your study abroad time, starting from the time you board the plane until you land back home. Okay? So the insurance period should be able to cover the entire time. Your overseas study time. Make sure. All right. And the runway airplane tickets. And you can see the exchange rate, just for your reference, the exchange rate. Okay. Next page, the tuition fees. You can download, I got the English version here. You can download the tuition fee payment statement from the university website. Minchuan, the tuition printing portal, if you click, and you will see the portal. You can key in your student ID number and the code so you can have access to your tuition fee payment. Have you done this before?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You know how to download your payment, right? Payment statement form. You can do it right before you leave Minchuan, and then you can see the deduction. We do deduct the internet service. The internet service fee is around 1,000. Okay, 1,000 will be deducted from your tuition statement. And for language lab, 750 is only for non-IC students, but you are not IC students, so there's no deduction for the language lab. So on your statement payment, you will be able to see the deduction, 1,000 for the spring semester next year. Okay, so make sure you can find this deduction before you pay the tuition fees to the school. And if you decide to extend your overseas study, you want to spend the second semester, another semester abroad, you can again pay your Minchuan tuitions by downloading the statement from the website. When you download the statement, you can send it to your parents, or you can pay by credit card or by bank transfer, exactly how you pay the tuition fees in Minchuan. So no matter where you are, you can still pay the tuition fees. Okay. Next page. This is in Chinese version. However, that page is only for meal plan. Just to give you example, some schools do have meal plan, so it depends. But for friends, I don't think they have meal plan. You have to figure out how you eat. So you have to cook, and then you have to find your own meals. You have to sort it out by yourself. So meal plan, maybe not in France. The exchange period only for 1 semester. So for the students studying abroad, only for 1 semester is the school regulation. And if you would like to extend, if you want to spend another semester abroad, you can apply at the same partner school. And you can apply in March, from March 1st to March 15th. So Francis and Kaho, I would like to ask, do you want to spend another semester in France?
I
No?
don't think so.
Yeah, because you're all senior students.
Yeah.
So when you finish the semester abroad, you will graduate from Incheon. So maybe not. Okay. Okay, so this is about the final exams. Do you notice the exam schedule for the Minchuan University? It's kind of late. The final week, week 18 or week 17 in January. But for French schools, you have to report to their campuses in early January. So we are still trying to figure out for Minchuan, do we still have the final exam, the group final exams? We are waiting for the confirmation from the academic office. I'm not sure at the moment. So for Francis, do you have any final group exams at the moment?
Yeah, I have some group assignments, but I haven't really talked to the professor.
Mm-hmm.
So I
So you
might
can
have
talk
to.
to the professor. You can ask them, do they have group exams or they have exams in class? Okay, you can figure out with your professors. Some professors will just give you assignments or ask you to do group presentations, or they have exams in class. That will be much easier to deal with, okay? But if your professors decide to have the group exams, the exams that will take place during the week 18, that will be more complicated. We need to ask the permission from the professors to give you a different and earlier final exam. So Kaho, do you have that group exam in week 18?
I don't think so. I have group presentations, but
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna happen, earlier. So
Mm-hmm.
I think no problem. But
Should be
I'm
no problem, right?
yeah, but I'm wondering, my school is supposed to start in the beginning of February. Is it correct?
Oh yeah. Oh yes, your school is starting in February. Yes, I got confused. So no issue for you, Kaho. So
Okay.
no final exam issue for you.
Okay, I'm happy about that.
Yeah, because some French schools start earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of confusing. Okay. So Francis, you have to sort out with your classes. Okay, Francis?
Yeah.
Yeah, sort it out. You can sort it out with Derek. Okay. So figure it out. And for Kaho, no problem right now. That's good. Okay. Okay, preparation. Improve your English proficiency. And for both of you, there's no problem. And then for Form A, your overseas study schedule, we need you to email me what courses, what credits you're planning to take in France. Okay, I will explain how to fill in Form A later. So I need that document from you before you go abroad. And the student visa, yes, you do have to apply for the student visa. And I noticed that Kaho, you already emailed the French school about the progress of your admission, right? Did that reply you?
No, yet. I mean,
Not yet.
I emailed more than 3 times a day. They not reply at all.
Okay, so please stop emailing them. Okay,
Okay.
give them some time to
Okay.
get back to you, because as you know, the school will start in early February, so you still got some time. Okay, so don't email them again, please. Just
I get that.
pause a little bit. Okay, pause a little bit. Okay, and then I am waiting for the French school to reply me. So I will give them some time to review, and when they're ready, they will get back to us. So just pause a little bit. And for Francis, what's your progress at the moment?
For the student visa.
But did you apply for rents? Did you complete?
Yeah, I did apply. And they
did you
send the acceptance letter. So now I just have to pick my courses.
Oh, really? They already sent you the electronic acceptance letter?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please forward it to me? I need to keep a record.
Okay, sure.
Please
send
send
it
that
after.
e-letter to me. Forward it to
Okay.
me. And also, please tell Derek to do that as well.
Okay.
Okay, I
But
need to keep a record. I need to show it to the academic office.
okay, but I think Derek haven't received his
Receive what?
acceptance letter.
You mean Derek?
Yeah.
Oh, so why? Why you receive it and then Derek didn't?
I also have no idea, but
Really? Okay.
That's
That's
just
kind of strange. Anyway, please forward your acceptance letters to me. Okay, good. And then you can please pay attention to the French education center in Taipei, or it's not French embassy, it's like French education center, right? Try to Google how to apply for the French visa in Taipei. You should do that in Taipei. Please don't fly home. Don't fly back to Japan or fly to Indonesia. That would be an issue. Because in Taiwan, if you're staying in Taiwan, I think that would be much easier for you to get a visa in Taipei and then fly to France directly from Taipei. Okay? So don't detour. Don't go to France from your country. Don't do that. Okay? So the student visa, you can pay attention to the requirements to get a student visa. Try to familiar yourself with the procedures. And when the acceptance letters arrive, you can go apply for visa immediately. Okay, for Kaho. And for Francis, you can actually start to contact the French education center about your visa.
yeah, I'm planning to go around this week.
Okay, around this week. Did you check the information on the website already?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, and for the overseas insurance, we already talked about it. You need to have a proper insurance package. And for the accommodation, yes, you do need to find your own accommodation. So Kaho, you need to find apartment. You can talk to Sophia. Yeah, talk to her, and then you can figure out how to rent an apartment in Lyon. And yes, book your air tickets. You should wait when you receive your visa to confirm your air ticket. Okay, wait to do that after you receive your visa. And for the flight tickets, the itinerary is better that you arrive during the office hours, during the daytime. That will be easier for you to figure out how to get to your apartment or how to get to the dormitory. So please don't arrive in the nighttime. Okay, please arrive in the daytime. Try to arrange your flights arrival during the daytime. And okay, for orientation and meet and greet booking, most of the European schools do have orientation sessions. So attend. Some may offer online orientation session, or some may offer face-to-face physical orientation. Please do attend, okay? Please do attend. And then have you finished your thesis, your graduation thesis? Have you finished it? The
No.
graduation project?
Yeah.
You're working on it?
Mhm.
Okay. And then when you are spending the semester abroad, will you continue to work on your final project with the classmates?
It's an individual project, and
Oh, it's an individual project. Okay.
I think I can handle, like, talk
You
to
can handle.
professor and schedule.
Okay, good. Yeah, please stay in touch with your professor. Okay, just follow their guidelines from the professor. And how about Francis, your final project?
For mine, I have like a group thesis project, and we're still working on it.
Okay.
So
And
probably I'll be
your
working.
teammates know that you're planning to study abroad in spring. Do they know that about your
Yeah.
plan? Can
We're
they
still-
accommodate your
Yeah.
request?
We're gonna work on it
Okay.
online. So
All right, so you can continue your discussion online. So you will do your part, right? You will fulfill your duty
yeah.
online. Okay, good. So please keep doing that. And okay, so this is about Apple Pickup Service. But for French schools, they don't usually provide Apple service. They prefer students to report to find their own way to the university by yourself. Because usually you need to find a way. You should report yourself to the dormitory or go to the apartment by yourself. So for French, for European schools, airport pickup service, no. You need to find your own way. Okay, be independent. And for you too, I'm not worried. You are all very independent students. Okay, so this is about visa and the documents. So when you receive the acceptance letter, make sure the information, your names, your passport, your date of birth are correct on that acceptance letter. Okay, so you need to read it again. And then you apply for visa in Taipei. Please apply for the visa in Taipei and wait to confirm your airline tickets when you receive the visa. Okay, all right. What else? Okay, so this is the acceptance letter example from Korea. And for European schools, I won't go through it because you do have your own different format of acceptance letters. These are all for local Taiwanese students. Okay, packing. And for you too, you're international students in Taiwan. This is your 4th year. So I'm not worried about your packing list. You should be able to know how to pack and what not to pack. Okay? So for the important documents, bring it. Okay, I'm back. So for cash, please prepare for the first month for you to survive for the first month. Prepare some cash. And if you would like to open a bank account after you arrive in France, you can do that. However, the previous students, their sharing is it takes a couple of months to open a bank account, especially in Europe. So it's like taking forever to open a bank account. At the end, usually you just use your credit cards, or you can just withdraw the money from your ATM machine. So if you have a credit card, if you have a bank card from your family or from your own account, you can try to activate the overseas withdrawal function, overseas withdrawal. So you can use that credit card to withdraw cash from the ATM machine in France. Okay, you should know that, right? The special function, overseas withdrawal. You need to activate that function. Or you just use your credit card. And then for the clothes and then the stuff to pack, you should know that already. And for the electronic system and the adapter, for the European countries, you know their plug is a little bit different from ours, also from your own country. So pay attention to the plug. So you can buy some universal plugs, like 2 or 3 plugs for your own use. Okay. This is some small reminders. For the dormitory, please follow the regulations. They do have some like check-in or check-out time. Follow the regulations. If it's check-out time, please just leave. Don't put your stuffs in the dormitory. It's not good to do that. And if you're staying in the apartment, like Kaho, if you rent an apartment, please pay attention. You read the regulations, the tenant, the contract carefully. Sometimes the landlords in France are kind of very strict. We used to have a student, she spent a year in France, in Lyon as well. And when she, before she came back to Taiwan, she tried to terminate her tenancy. At the end, the deposit, she was not able to get it back because the landlord said, oh, you didn't do this, didn't do that. You didn't do this and do that. So her deposit was all gone. So make sure you read that contract carefully. And you need to have an English version of the contract. That was many years ago. And the contract was only available in French version, which was not fair for you. Okay, you don't read French. So if you would like to sign the contract before you sign, you should ask for English contract. And you read the rules. Okay?
Okay.
And you agree, and then you sign. All right, it's very important, okay? Otherwise, your deposit, maybe 3 months deposit will be gone. Okay.
That's wow.
And Same for Francis, okay? Same for you. So Francis, if you stay in the dormitory or if you stay in the school apartment, the same. Pay attention to the rules and make sure you don't break the rules, okay? You maintain the cleanness of the house or the rooms. You clean it before you move out, okay? Make sure you comply all the regulations and then you can get your deposit back. Okay. Okay, so it's about the dormitory or the apartment. Okay, this is about your personal medication. So if you have some medication you're on, like your regular medication, you can bring it with you. If not, it's okay. Okay, if you have some medication you used to take, you can prepare like for first month or the second month. Okay, in France. Otherwise, it may be difficult to find a clinic or to get hospitalized, okay, for the first month because you don't know that much about the health system in French. And I don't know much as well. Or if you need any assistance, medical assistance, you can go to the international office. Okay, go to the international office and tell them you're not feeling well and you need like guidelines how to use the medical system in France. All right. Okay, this is the insurance just for your reference. And then there's a highlight in pink color, the travel inconvenience insurance. We will recommend you to consider this insurance package because of the pandemic. Some flights are canceled, okay, without any notice. So if you got this insurance ready, then you should have some reimbursement afterwards. So it's your own decision, your own consideration for the travel inconvenience insurance. You can decide if you want it included or not. Okay, and then yeah, this is about the insurance. Okay. Yes, make sure the insurance cover the entire period of your stay overseas. Okay, the entire period. Okay, so this is the visa part. There's the French office. Yes, the French office in Taipei. You click it in and you can link to their website. And I noticed that their website is only available in French and in Chinese version, right, Francis? And can you read French or can you read Chinese?
No, I cannot.
And how did you manage to contact them? How did you manage to read the information on the website?
This is, which one is this one for?
For the visa?
Oh, for the visa.
Yeah, the visa information.
I checked on the requirements online first, and I just read
Okay.
it from there.
All right. Okay. So Kaho, did you link to the French office in Taipei before?
I don't check yet.
Okay, you can try to check it. So, Francis, is it possible? Can you share the link here in the chat room? Francis, can you
Sorry?
share the link, the website information with us, the link that you found the information about the visa requirements?
Oh, I just found it on Google about the requirements for the
Oh,
student
on
visa.
Google. Okay. All right. So anyway, Kaho, you can try to Google. Ask Google
Okay.
about how to get a visa in Taipei, the French visa in Taipei. And maybe give them a call. If you don't understand, give them a call. And then for the French government, if Taiwanese people, if you want to travel to France, we don't need any quarantine anymore. Yeah, at the moment for Taiwanese people, travel to France, no quarantine. But you do have to provide a negative COVID-19 the test result, a negative result, like 72 hours before you board. All right, so that's why I talked about not going back to your home country to get a visa. Please stay in Taiwan, and then you can try to travel to France from Taipei. Okay, that's why maybe you won't be able to go through the quarantine in France. Okay, but when you apply for the visa, in the French office in Taipei, please ask the consular, ask them, you are Japanese nationality or from Indonesia. Is it okay for you to travel from Taiwan directly to France? Would that require quarantine or not? You can ask the French consular, okay, for their advice. They should be able to tell you. Okay. Okay. So this is just some information for the student, because some students, they do worry about the partner schools suspend taking in exchange students. Is it possible? Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we don't know it yet. But for the moment, all the schools in Europe open their doors, open their borders to international students, especially from Taiwan. So for Taiwanese students, it's okay for them to apply for the visa to enter Europe, European countries. So for the European partner schools, they do accept students from Taiwan. So at the moment, we don't need to worry about that. But still, we have to keep, paying attention to the pandemic situation around the world. So have you taken the vaccines?
I got a first dose already.
Okay, and then Francis?
Yeah, I got the first dose.
Okay,
And the
in
second
Taipei?
dose, I should get it on December.
Okay, in December. All right, and Kaho, how about you?
I'm not sure. I have to wait for the government announcement.
All right.
Yeah.
If it's possible, okay, try to get a second shot, okay?
Okay.
All right, before you go abroad. Doesn't apply to you. Okay, after you arrive in France, yes, you do have to report to the university. And please let me know. Okay, let me know. Please add me as your friend, FB friend, okay? I won't harass you, okay? I won't harass you. Just for safety reason, if there is anything you want to talk to me, you want to leave a message to me, you can just, text me. Facebook, on Facebook Messenger, send messenger to me. Okay, and then if you want to open the bank account, you can go to the international office, or you can ask the staff during the orientation if you want to open the bank account. And please attend the cross-cultural sessions. Some schools, especially in Europe, they do have some international day, international fair. So they will invite the exchange students to do the presentation to introduce their home schools. So for Kaho and also for Francis, if there's an opportunity, please help us to promote exchange program in Minchuan University, okay? Tell them, oh, this is Minchuan in Taiwan, and although I'm an international student, that's how I survive in Taiwan. Okay, and we do have some brochures. I can email to you, or I can send the paper documents to friends. If you need it, just let me know. And I can also put in some small souvenirs. Okay, some small tokens to give away. So if there's any chance for you to introduce Taiwan or to introduce Minchuan, please let me know. And please help us to do the promotion. Because, exchange student program is bilateral. You come and she goes. So it's a bilateral, 2 ways. If you go to that university, please help us to invite their students to come and study in Minchuan University so we can continue this bilateral cooperation. Okay? Okay, and thank you for your help in advance. Let me know if you need any information, just let me know. I can email to you the brochure, the PPT, okay? All right, the next page. Oh, this is the international office. So I will just quickly go through. So for for Rance. So for Francis, Margot is the contact window in Rance School of Business. She's the person handling your applications. So when you arrive at the university, at the campus, please introduce yourself to Margot. Okay? You can thank her for her assistance about your admission. And then if they need any help from you, you can offer.
Yeah.
Okay? So Margot. And then for Lyon campus, it's Violetta. Okay, for Kaho, it's Violetta. So I don't think, did you send email to her or no? You sent to a common service, international student service account, right?
You mean who I emailed to?
Yeah.
I emailed her.
Oh, you email her. Oh, okay. You did email her. That's good. That's good.
Okay.
And then just give her some time. Okay. Give her some time. She's a very nice lady. Just give her some time to get back to you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so after you arrive, part 2, this is very important. We need your Form A before you go abroad. And after you arrive, we need your Form B. Form A is to tell us what courses, what credits you're planning to take in the partner schools. Form B is to tell us how you would like to transfer the credits back to Minchuan, from France back to Minchuan. So I need to ask you, Francis and Kaho, do you need to transfer the credits back to Minchuan? Do you need it?
For me, no, because I finished almost all credits already.
So for Kaho, you already fulfill 128 before you go to France, right?
Yeah, this semester I'm gonna finish.
Okay, that's good. That's perfect. How about Francis?
I might have to transfer a few.
Okay, a few.
I only have 120 at the moment.
Okay, well, after this semester, you will have 120, right? So you are
Yeah.
missing 8 credits.
For the electives, I already have all of them. I already completed all of them, but I just need 2 more required courses and 1 more humanities and art.
All right, so you may have to bring the credits back to Minchuan University. So Form B, we will explain to you how to fill in Form B. You have to fill in the courses you're planning to take in France, and then how you wish to transfer them back to Minchuan. Okay, it's very important. And for Francis, you should do this 2 weeks after the school starts in France, within 2 weeks. And you have to send the Form B to your secretary. That will be Miss Nikki. Send your Form B to Miss Nikki so she can help you with the following procedures. Okay, it's very important for Francis. Okay, all right. And then for the credit transfer, you are a senior student, so usually we will advise you to take at least 9 credits minimum. For senior level students, its minimum is 9 credits, and that will be 18 credits in Europe. In European system, it's 18 ECTS, 18 European credits. So when you go abroad during the spring semester, please take 18, minimum 18 European credits to maintain your student status in Minchuan. Okay. Yep. Okay, this is the example. The following pages will explain to you how to fill in Form A. Form A. The second semester, you fill in your overseas study period. The second semester, your student ID. Your curriculum year is the year of your admission, the year of your entry in MCU. So for example, your student ID is 107. What is your student ID, Kaho?
07 5050.
Oh, 0725 something, right? So
Yeah.
07 is the year of your entry in Minchuan. 07 is 107 Taiwan year, 107 Taiwan year. So please fill in 107 for the curriculum year, the year available to you. And then the country and the host university, you fill it in, and the course names. Okay. Oh, sorry, I have an error, a typo. Course name at the whole school. The blue part should be the course names you are planning to take at the host university, not in Minchuan, okay? Form A is the courses you're planning to take at the host university. And semester is spring semester. So please email me Form A in Word format. So if there's any discrepancy, I can fill it in. I can make the correction for you. Okay, so email me Form A in Word format. And Form B. How to fill in the Form B? The same information on the upper part. And okay, the blue part, course names at Minchuan University. So for Francis, you need to fill in the course you wish to transfer the credits, the course titles in Minchuan that should be transferred from France. So the blue parts, the course names at Minchuan, required or elective course, and the similar courses at the host university. So you should be able to match the courses between Minchuan and in Rennes. You can match the similar course titles. For example,
how do I match the courses that they provide and the ones that at Minchuan?
you need to find similar course titles. For
Okay.
example, the course you're missing here in Minchuan is human resource. For example, human resource in Minchuan. Then you should find human resource in France. So these two courses should be similar.
Okay.
For example, if your missing credits in Minchuan is human resource, then in France, you cannot take financial management to transfer back to Minchuan because human resource and financial management, they are not similar courses. Okay, to match up the courses, to transfer the credits should be similar courses, similar course titles, or similar content.
Oh, what if because I'm lacking humanities and arts, so the courses are like, for example, one of the courses are short stories. So what kind of courses can I take there? Because
you need to find it. You have to find it. Do the research by yourself. Okay. You need to find the course catalog in Rennes. Find it and then try to find a similar course and transfer that course back to Minchuan for your humanity and arts category. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to do the research. You need to find out the courses available at Rennes and then compare that to your course, the remaining courses at Minchuan. You find the similar ones. Okay, and also you have to be careful about the credits because in Minchuan, in IC courses, per course is awarded with 3 credits, right? 3 credits. And for European credit system, that's about 6 ECTS. So you need to find a course worth 6 ECTS in France. So you can transfer that course back to Minchuan. However, if you cannot find a course of 6 ECTS, then you may need to find 2 courses. Is it clear? Is it clear, Francis? Okay, one more time because the connection was bad. The course in Minchuan, one course is worth 3 credits. To transfer 3 credits, you need to find a course of 6 ECTS in France, right? 6 ECTS will be equal to 3 credits in Minchuan. So you need to find a course worth of 6 ECTS in Rennes and transfer it back to Minchuan. However, if you cannot find a course of 6 ECTS, you may have to find 2 courses in Rennes that will give you more than 6 ECTS. So you can transfer those 2 courses back to Minchuan. You need to match 2 courses with 1 course in Minchuan. Is it clear? You have to do the math, okay? So 2 courses worth more than 6 ECTS, and then transfer those 2 courses back to Minchuan. 1 course, 3 credits in Minchuan. Is it clear, Francis?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so you have to do the calculation. So you have to find 2 similar courses and transfer those 2 courses back to Minchuan. And for the hours of the class per week, so it depends. It's maybe 2 hours a week or 3 hours a week, so it depends. And for the weeks, number of weeks per semester, you need to calculate the calendar. Calculate the calendar in France, maybe per semester about 14 weeks or 15 weeks. You have to do the calculation. You see the calendar, the beginning and the end of the semester, and then you fill in the number of weeks per semester in France at France. Is it clear, Francis? Okay, so please figure out how to fill in Form B. I will explain in Chinese to Derek as well. So if you are not sure how to fill it in, you can talk to Derek. Okay, sometimes they'll be easier for me to explain in Chinese in more sensible way because to explain credit transfer in English way is kind of very complicated. Okay, all right. So Form B, please do it within 2 weeks when the school semester starts in France. So you have to email your Form B to your department secretary, Miss Nikki. Please email her so she can help you to do the following procedures. Okay, Francis? Okay, good. Form C, this should be handed in after you finish your exchange study. Okay, before you leave France, please fill in this form and have it signed by the staff in France. But for Kaho, you don't need it because you don't need to transfer the credits back home. But we will recommend you to fill in Form B anyway. To fill in Form B, even though we know you don't need to transfer the credits. But for the academic affair office, the academic office would like to see that the students are intentionally want to transfer the credits back to Minchuan. But at the end, they decide not to, it's okay. But when they arrive at the host school, they have the intention to transfer the credits back to Minchuan. So for Kaho, even though you don't want the credits transferred, please fill in Form B anyway. Okay, fill it in and email to Julia. Email to your secretary.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. You can email to her. She can keep it in her record. If the academic office asks her, Kaho, did she fill in her Form B? And then Julia can email to, and yeah, she did fill in her Form B. Yeah, maybe she will transfer the credits. But when you finish the semester, you decide, no, I don't want to transfer the credit. That will be okay. 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 So for Francis, Form C is required. If you need to transfer the credits back to Minchuan, you have to fill in the same information as on Form B. The same courses you would like to take. You would like to transfer the credits back to Minchuan. You fill it in, and then you print it out. And you ask the staff, the international office staff, or the program secretary at RANS. You tell them at least 2 signatures, 2 persons, to sign on this Form C for you. So you print it out by yourself, and you require 2 signatures, and then your own signatures at the end, the student's signature at the end. Okay? So for this Form B, you can bring it back to Taiwan by yourself if you are coming back to Taiwan. If you are not coming back to Taiwan, if you want to go back to Indonesia, right? Maybe, or you haven't decided?
Haven't.
Okay,
I'm planning to go back to Taiwan for the graduation, so I'm probably gonna take it.
Okay, maybe you can bring this Form Form C back to Taiwan if you want to come back. Okay, you can bring it home by yourself, hand bring it back. Okay, in paper documents. The academic office need to receive the paper documents for the credit transfer, official procedure. Okay, and then for the transcripts, please, you talk to the staff at the French school. You tell them you need the transcripts mailed to Taiwan in paper documents. Because for our academic office, they're kind of very tradition people. They prefer to receive the paper document for credit transfer. So especially for Francis, if you need to transfer the credits, please, you need to kindly remind the staff at RANS to post mail the transcripts to Minchuan, to Ivy. They know who I am, okay? You tell them, kindly remind them to send the transcripts to me. And when I receive it, I will let you know. I will tell you, Francis, I got your transcripts. And then I can help you to forward the transcripts to Miss Nikki. Okay, so Nikki can help you with the following. All right, and for Kaho, if you decide not to transfer any credits, you can just ask for an electronic certificate. Electronic transcripts will be fine for you because you don't need to transfer the credits. So the school can email you the electronic transcripts and you can keep it for your own records.
It's about Form C, right?
It's about Form C and also the transcripts. The Form C, you don't need it because you are not supposed, you don't want to transfer the credits, right? You don't need the credits transfer. So Form C, no need from you.
Okay, so for only Form B.
Only Form A and Form B.
Form A and B.
Okay, Form A and B, that's it. Okay, Form C, no, not for you. For the transcripts, you can only ask for the electronic version.
And both submit to Julia.
No, you don't need to submit it because you don't need the credits transfer.
I mean, Form A and B.
Oh, Form A and B. A to me. A to me.
A to you.
B to Julia.
To Julia. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And for the transcript, the grade report, when you finish at the end of your semester, I mean exchange semester, the grade reports in France, you can ask the staff to email you. And we don't need the paper transcripts because we don't need to transfer the credits, right? So if you don't want the credit transfer, then paper transcripts is not required. It's only required for Francis because Francis need the credits transfer. So for the credit transfer procedure in Minchuan, we need your Form C and then your transcripts in papers. Okay, Francis? Okay, good. And also for Francis, Form A, you have to email to me, and Form B, you email to Nikki.
Okay.
Okay, you got it?
But Form B after I arrive.
After you arrive, yes. Form A, for both of you, Form A, you can email me now. If you already know what courses you would like to take, you can email me now or before you're boarding the flight. Okay? And Form B, after you arrive in France, 2 weeks after the start of the spring semester, you email to your secretary, your program secretary, Nikki and Julia. And Form C is only required for Francis. Form C for Francis, you have to fill it in, print it out, and acquire the signatures. And submit it when you bring it back with you when you come back to Taiwan. And the transcript should be in paper and then post it from Rennes to Minchuan. So before you leave the campus, you can kindly remind the staff, you can remind Margot to send the transcripts to Ivy. Okay? So is it clear about the credits?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. Oh, this part is for Kaho. So Kaho, because you don't need to transfer the credits, we need you to do one step, one thing. When you complete the exchange study overseas and when you receive the transcripts issued by the French school, you have to log in your Minchuan student system e-form. And then you have to select the overseas study course credit not waiving application form. Okay, you choose this e-form and then you have to give the reason why you don't need to transfer the credit. You can say you already fulfill all the credit requirements. And then you have to upload the electronic transcripts. You have to upload it by yourself and then submit. Okay, you have to do it by yourself. After you finish your exchange and after you receive your electronic transcripts. And when you upload it, the academic office will review your request and then approve, and then you can fulfill your graduation requirements. And when all the requirements are met, and you can get your diploma. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so please remind yourself to do it. Maybe in May or in June. Maybe you have to wait for June because the courses finish around May and then they need some time to grading to produce your transcripts. Maybe you have to wait in June or maybe you have to wait until July. So it depends on the progress in France. So be a little bit more patient for French people. You know why, right? French people are kind of very relaxed, so don't push them. I know, because in Taiwan sometimes we just go and then we have answer right away, but it's not like that in France. You always have to be more patient. Okay, and okay, so when you finish, when you complete your exchange semester, please say thank you to the international officer. Tell them, oh, I really appreciate the opportunity to study abroad. And then you can kindly remind them to prepare your transcripts. Tell them, oh, you're coming back to Taiwan or you're going back to your home country, and the transcripts. So for Francis, please tell Margot to post the paper transcripts to Ivy, and for Kaho, please remind them to email you the transcripts in electronic version. Okay? And then bring back the Form C for Francis. Francis, you have to bring back the Form C after signed by the host school. And if you can prepare the description, the course description, course syllabus, please prepare in advance. So it will be easier for Nikki or for the academic office to judge, to discuss if the credits can be transferred. Okay, so please prepare the syllabus. Okay. And then when you finish your the graduation requirements, you can just get your diploma from Minchuan. And if possible, I will ask you to write some reflection about how you spend the semester abroad. You can write it in English, and then we will share your story with the future students. Okay? So before you finish your semester, I will send you email to remind you, oh, to do this and do that. And then please write us an article to share your experience abroad, or maybe some advice for the future fellow students, okay, if they want to go to France to do the exchange study. Okay. Okay, so not applicable to you. This is COVID-19. You should know it well already. Just protect yourself. Okay. And stay in touch with your family and friends. Okay, please stay in touch with me. Okay, let me know how you are doing. Okay. Okay. This is actually just a reminding page. For Form A, please email to me before the end of the semester, before January 14th, but by then you already be in France, right? So email me before you board in the flight. Okay. I think that, okay, the final part, the final line, before departure, submit COVID-19 parent authorization. You can download this parent authorization form on the website, on IEE website. Okay, do you know where to download it? From the IEE website?
I do.
Okay, you do? So let me try to share the web page, because it's required by the president of Minchuan. We hope before your departure, your parents are aware of the COVID-19 situation, and they agree that you can study abroad and you're going to follow all the regulations in France. So let me share the window. Okay, I'll do the sharing one more time. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, can you see the page? IEE website? Yes. So you can come to IEE website and downloadable forms, and then please click this one. Overseas studies, COVID-19 parent authorization outbound. Please click it in, and then you can ask your parents to sign for you.
I think I submitted this already to you.
Already? Really? Oh, okay. Then I will find it from your package. I will try to find it.
Yeah, so I don't have to submit
You
one
don't
more?
have to. If I already got it, you don't have to submit it again.
Okay.
So for Francis, if you haven't submitted, you can do it. If you've got time now, you can send it to your parents and tell your parents to sign. And maybe they can scan an email to you, and you can print it out and sign your name and scan it. You don't need to sign, only parents signature. So after your parents sign, and then you email to me. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, because we need an approval from your parents that you are aware of this COVID-19 situation. And they are willing, they agree to let you go. Okay. So this is actually the final page. Okay. But for you two, I'm not worried because you already survived here in Taiwan. This is your 4th year. You already know how to open your mind, how to adapt yourself, okay, to a local communities, how to make local friends. You should know it better than I do. So I'm not worried about you two. Okay? So just try your best, try to fit in the French society, and you will find out that there will be a huge difference between the French culture and maybe between the culture, your culture, your home country culture and the Taiwanese culture. There will be a huge difference. And if you can, try to learn some French language, if you can. Maybe some basic French language before you go, okay? Because that's what I heard. I heard from the previous students, some students learn French like during summertime for 2 months, just basic French, and they feel more welcome when they ask for assistance in French. If you start by hello, do you speak English? Can you help me? If you start by using English, maybe you won't get any response. You know, the French people, sometimes they're kind of not easy to deal with. So if you can pick up some French language, some basic conversation French, I think you will be feeling much more welcome, more fit in the local communities, right? Okay, so just do your best, and we will keep in touch. You can let me know, and if you can, just add me as your Facebook friend, messenger me if you need any instant reply. Okay, that's it. 1 hour, that's good.
Okay.
So no more questions?
Can I ask one question?
Sure.
Like after finishing the program, I don't have to come back to Taiwan, right?
You don't need to. Actually, you
Okay.
don't need to. Yeah.
So other than submitting the academic transcript, do I have to submit or do something else?
You mean the e-form?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can do it from France, or you can do it in Japan. You can do it when you log in the Mintran student system. You don't need to do it, come back to Taiwan to do it. No, you can do it from remote control. Okay.
Oh.
But for the diploma, if you want to receive the diploma, I think you need to assign a friend or somebody to, authorize this person to help you to apply for the diploma. Okay, you need to write some like consent letter or authorization letter to give that person permission to act on your behalf. So this person can apply for Mintran diploma on your behalf. So we can sort it out next May or next June when you're ready to do that, okay? So you can have a good friend in Mintran. So this good friend can help you to do these procedures.
Oh.
Okay?
Nice. Okay.
Okay, find somebody in your class.
Okay. Sure.
Okay, find someone to help you to do that so you can fly back to Japan from France. Or you can stay in Europe if you wish. You can stay, continue your travel if you wish.
Oh yeah, until the visa expires, right?
Yes, before your visa expires. That's true. Before your visa expires, you can travel in Europe.
I was wondering that, like, after the visa expires, is it possible to travel around with a travel visa in other cities, other countries of Europe?
I don't know how to answer you that question. I don't know the answer, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Should I ask?
I really don't know. Yeah, I think you have to ask the Schengen visa you're talking about, right? The Schengen visa.
Yeah.
I think you can ask the European Council in Taipei.
Oh.
Yeah, we do have a European Council in Taipei. They're just in charge of the general matters about European countries. So you can try to give them a call, ask them, tell them that you will be on student visa, French student visa for 5 months maybe. And after that French student visa expires, can you travel with your Schengen visa in your Japanese passport? Can you do that? Maybe you can ask them. They will be more professional to give you the answer.
Oh yeah, sure. I'll do that. Yeah, thank you.
So how about Francis? Any question, Francis?
I have one more question. So for next semester, one of my requirement credits are thesis, right?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
So I was wondering if I can take it here, and then so I don't need to transfer there, because of course they would not provide me with thesis, right? Class.
Hello. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay, please repeat your question.
So I have one required thesis class next semester, right? So can I take the one here and not there, because I don't think they would provide thesis class in France.
Oh, you mean your credits for the thesis?
Yeah.
Is it like 4 semester credits, or is 4-year semester credits? Is it 4-year credits or just 4 semester credits for the thesis?
Per semester.
Per semester. 1 semester.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not really sure about the dissertation. I know that you have to fulfill the requirements in Minchuan, but can you take the course to transfer that credits back to Minchuan for the thesis dissertation? I'm not very sure. Do you want to talk to Nikki?
Yeah, I would probably have to.
Yeah, I think the secretary will know better about these thesis, these required courses credits. They will be
Because I'm thinking that I can just continue here when I'm back. I would only be gone for the first 2 months. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not sure, because I don't want to give you the wrong answer, okay?
Okay.
This part you should check with Nikki. Please check with Nikki about the dissertation, okay? How you can do the dissertation online. Can you do that, or you cannot? Please talk to Nikki. Or Nikki can always talk to me, okay? After you talk to Nikki, if Nikki is not really sure about your question, Nikki can give me a call, okay? I can talk to Nikki in Chinese, and when we sort out, and then Nikki can tell you the advice. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So please tell Nikki about your plan, about your exchange plan, about what courses you are planning to take, and you ask her advice about the credit transfer. Because credit transfer is decided by your department. It's not decided by me. It's not decided by international office. Okay? So the credits are decided, transfer are decided by your department and also by the academic office of Minchuan.
Okay.
Okay, for the international office, we're only assisting you the procedure to study abroad. That's it. Okay? Yeah, we still got time, okay, before you travel abroad. You still got a few months' time to figure this out. All right, so no more question?
No more.
No more? So we'll just finish the recording, okay? And then we'll just stop here. And then I will just continue talking to you by emails, or you can always text message me.
Sure.
Okay? All right, so have a good